Roki Sasaki reached a new career high on Saturday night as he took the mound against the Chicago Cubs, showcasing significant improvement in his latest outing. In his fourth major league start, the 23-year-old right-hander pitched 5 solid innings, allowing only 4 hits, 1 earned run, and 2 walks over 81 pitches while recording 3 strikeouts. The performance marked a promising step forward after a challenging beginning to his career. Although the Dodgers were down 1-0 when Sasaki left the game, having conceded a home run to Michael Busch, there was a key defensive play that helped mitigate the damage. In the third inning, Andy Pages made a spectacular leaping catch at the wall to save Sasaki from what could have been a grand slam by Busch. This timely play not only preserved the lead, but also provided a much-needed boost to Sasaki's confidence. Sasaki's development has been gradual but steady. His previous start against the Philadelphia Phillies saw him record 4 strikeouts while surrendering 3 hits, 2 walks, and 1 earned run across 4 innings. Manager Dave Roberts highlighted the importance of these positive outings for the rookie's morale, stating, "He needed it. He probably won't let on how much he needed it, but to get a major league start, and given how the first couple went, to have some success and leave the game with a lead, I think that was certainly a big positive, just a building block for him for his next outing." Saturday's performance against the Cubs appears to build on that momentum. The ability to pitch 5 innings while keeping his numbers in check indicates that Sasaki is starting to settle into his role within the Dodgers' rotation. As the season continues, each solid start adds to his experience and confidence, and every outing becomes a critical step in his development as a key member of the pitching staff. For a rookie who struggled in his first 2 starts, reaching a career high in innings pitched and demonstrating effective command on the mound is a significant achievement. With each performance, Sasaki not only inches closer to earning the trust of the coaching staff, but also proves that he can be counted on during critical moments. The Dodgers, now buoyed by this comeback effort, will be eager to see how he builds on this success in his upcoming starts, aiming to make consistency his trademark as he looks to contribute to a championship-caliber team. Roki Sasaki is steadily gaining confidence in his role with the Dodgers despite an ugly offensive collapse. In his 4th MLB start, his 2nd at Dodger Stadium, Sasaki pitched a career-high 5 innings against the Chicago Cubs. He allowed just 4 hits, 1 earned run, and 2 walks over 81 pitches while recording 3 strikeouts. Although he was scratched by a solo home run from former Dodger Michael Busch early on, a crucial leaping catch by Andy Pages in the 3rd inning thwarted a potential grand slam, helping to keep the game in check, despite the Dodgers eventually losing 16-0. Sasaki's progression is evident compared to his rocky early outings. His previous start against the Phillies showed promise, and manager Dave Roberts emphasized that the recent outing was a major building block for the young right-hander's confidence. Roberts noted he needed it. To get a major league start and leave the game with a lead was certainly a big positive. Yet, the harsh rebounding of the offense after he left underscored the fact that while Sasaki is improving on the mound, the Dodgers lineup still struggles to produce runs. Meanwhile, the team's broader injury updates, like Clayton Kershaw's pending rehabilitation at AAA starting May 17 and Tony Gonsolin's ongoing work in rehab, continue to force roster shuffling. Even Shohei Ohtani made another brief bullpen session appearance, highlighting that the Dodgers are meticulously managing their pitching assets as they navigate through a transitional period. Off the field, there's been notable contract news from across the diamond as well. Cubs center fielder Pete "Crow" Armstrong, a promising defensive talent with 35 stolen bases in 152 games, has reportedly been offered a long-term extension worth up to $75 million. The 23-year-old, known for his elite speed and defensive prowess, has yet to fully prove himself at the plate, hitting .224 overall, but his improvement in the latter part of last season and strong spring training numbers have caught attention. Whether Crow Armstrong's bat continues to improve will determine if he blossoms into a star or remains a great glove and situational hitter in the mold of previous role players. Between Sasaki's incremental progress on the mound amid offensive struggles and the contract drama unfolding with emerging talents like Crow Armstrong, the Dodgers are in a period of both uncertainty and promising development. As the season unfolds, fans will watch closely to see if these building blocks can ultimately coalesce into championship caliber performances.
What's going on, baseball fans? While the Los Angeles Dodgers suffered a brutal 16-0 loss to the Chicago Cubs on Saturday night, there was a significant bright spot for the team: the continued progress of their prized rookie right-hander, Roki Sasaki. In his fourth major league start, Sasaki reached a new career high in innings pitched, showing further signs of settling into the Dodgers' rotation. Let's break down his outing and the contrasting fortunes of the rest of the team. The video you sent over highlights a positive step forward for the 23-year-old Japanese phenom, Roki Sasaki. He took the mound for the Dodgers against the Cubs and delivered his best performance yet, pitching a career-high 5 innings. During his outing, which consisted of 81 pitches, Sasaki allowed just 1 earned run on 4 hits and 2 walks, while striking out 3 Cubs hitters. The only blemish on Sasaki's line was a solo home run given up to former Dodger Michael Busch to lead off the second inning. However, Sasaki showed resilience and pitched his way out of jams in both the third and fifth innings, demonstrating his growing comfort and confidence on the MLB stage. One of the key moments of Sasaki's outing came in the third inning, where rookie outfielder Andy Pages made an absolutely spectacular leaping catch at the center field wall. This incredible play robbed Michael Busch of a potential grand slam, undoubtedly saving Sasaki from a much more damaging inning and showcasing the kind of defensive support the Dodgers are capable of providing. The video emphasizes that after struggling somewhat in his first 2 MLB starts, Sasaki has shown significant improvement in his last 2 outings. His previous start against the Philadelphia Phillies saw him go 4 innings, allowing just 1 earned run while striking out 4. Manager Dave Roberts even commented on how important that start was for Sasaki's morale, noting that it served as a crucial building block for his next appearances. Saturday's start against the Cubs was clearly another step in the right direction for Sasaki. He established his 4-seam fastball early, then effectively utilized his devastating splitter and a functional slider as his pitch count rose and he faced Cubs hitters for the second and third times. He threw a total of 81 pitches, with a solid 50 of them being strikes. However, despite Sasaki's encouraging performance, the video also details a complete offensive regression from the Dodgers, who were absolutely shut down by Cubs starter Ben Brown. Brown, who entered the game with a hefty 7.71 ERA, pitched 6 scoreless innings against the Dodgers, lowering his ERA to a more respectable 5.09. The Dodgers' bats were largely silent, and their only runs in the first 2 games of this 6-game homestand came from Tommy Edman's 3-run home run in Friday's 3-0 victory. Things went from bad to worse for the Dodgers after Sasaki exited the game. The bullpen, which had been a strength for them, completely imploded on Saturday night. Reliever Ben Kasparias saw his ERA skyrocket after being shelled for 6 runs in just 1 2/3 innings. Luis Garcia also struggled, giving up 4 runs in the 8th inning. The situation became so dire that infielder Miguel Rojas had to come in to pitch the 8th and 9th innings, even though his fastball was only clocking in around 45 miles per hour. He ended up giving up 5 runs in the 9th, highlighting the extent of the Dodgers' pitching woes in this particular game. The video does circle back to the positive takeaway of Sasaki's continued development. His first 2 starts were admittedly rough, with his Dodger Stadium debut being particularly challenging, but he has shown tremendous resilience and has progressively improved in his subsequent outings. Looking ahead, the video provides updates on other Dodgers pitchers recovering from injuries. Clayton Kershaw is scheduled to begin his rehab assignment on Wednesday, while Tony Gonzalez and Evan Phillips will both pitch in AAA on Tuesday. Manager Dave Roberts also mentioned that Bobby Miller is likely to be called up to make a start on Wednesday, and Blake Snell will begin throwing on Monday. Additionally, Shohei Ohtani had another bullpen session, focusing mostly on his fastballs and splitters, while the Dodgers' offensive struggles and bullpen implosion in this game are concerning. The continued progress of Roki Sasaki is undoubtedly a positive sign for their future.